Alright guys, let's try this again. I put an Autolite plug in there from the Wally Mart after breaking the nice Champion one I got at the Autoport store. I don't know if I tried the plug. I remember seeing the video that the plug wasn't sparking. So keep your fingers crossed and your toes crossed and maybe your tongue crossed, tongue-tied. I'll be so tongue-tied if this thing runs. The gas is on. I left it on overnight. Which I don't like to do because it can ruin the carburetor. Usually I just like burning the gas out of the carburetor. Alright, the heck away from it. It might smoke a bit. I don't know. Let's try it. Push button start switch. Of course not. Nope. Well, on to the... Oh. Since this wouldn't run, yeah, I can't stay away from these things. And work on push mowers even. But I was testing this thing for spark. This one right out here, this thing up here. It's really old. Got the pedal on there. I was hooking up the jumper cables to this and testing it for spark. I don't know if these Autolite plugs are any good, but interesting. Let me hook up the Autolite one to this one and see if it sparks, and I'll get back to you. If you're wondering, I hooked up the Autolite one from this one, and it doesn't spark. And I'm testing this plug to see if it sparks over here. This nice Autolite sitting on the porch all winter. So maybe it's no good from the condensation to it. Not being in an engine, but who knows, these things sit the junky factory for a while. Alright, I tried the plug from this push mower and it has no spark. So the next thing to do is, the way my mind works, is stick the Autolite plug in the push mower, set all winter, and see if it runs with it. And I'm going to leave it in there. My hypothesis was to test to see if these Autolite projects are junk or I have no spark. But the coil still works on this thing. It's sparking and shocking my hand when I'm testing it. So the next recourse is to take the cover off and sand the flywheel and the coil and see if that fixes it. If not, I'll take the coil off a engine I have somewhere in the garage. That's a brand new Autolite plug. Either it's hesitating because it's cold, it's like 40 degrees, or it's the plug. And look, it's doing the same thing as this engine too. But this one's seeing running. Yeah, I think those Autolite plugs are junk. I'll never use them again. Unless this thing's running out of gas. Which I don't think it is. Alright guys, it was just low on gas. So maybe the Autolite plug turned so bad. This one lost spark. This one has spark and still won't run. So I'm going to toy with this one soon. This is the only thing I have that runs now. Oh God, what a nightmare I'm living. I'm going to go in the house and listen to something Cody Rhodes. Whoa, American Nightmare, what I'm living. Oh, it's doing shit. It's sputtering. I got to get an air box of this thing so I don't ruin it. It needs an air box and the sponge oiler thing. Alright guys, I have a spark tester, I just don't know where it is. It helped with my cheapy camera stand with today. Come on. Alright, let's hit it. See if it starts on the carb cleaner in the cylinder hole. If this is getting actual spark. It's not getting a good ground. Nope, I sprayed a lot of ether or carburetor cleaner in the cylinder hole and no spark. So rather than take the engine off of Oily Rag's engine, we're going to try this one next. This is always a good engine. It's got the original Nicky carburetor on there. It leaks gas. It always leaks gas. I ran it anyways. And now, from sitting this one about 5 years, the old 60 Samper Comet, it lost spark. Probably from moisture in the garage. I got like my garage floods once in a while, as you can tell. It's not flooded now. I'm surprised. It's 8:35 Wednesday the 24th as I'm filming this. So the only logical explanation I can think is can't even get this right with this one is it's got a blown head gasket, or the exhaust leak is making it not run. But I don't want to work on it anymore on this engine, on these intakes. They really get ducky, and they don't work. I just didn't want to say the F word, but yeah, it doesn't work. They're not working on this engine anymore. We're going to move on to this one, and in between that Honda push mower. What the goal of the Honda push mower is to get it running well enough that we can sell it as an engine and not take it off the deck, or get it running and maybe part out the carburetor. The flywheel key is good, as you can tell. It started in the video. The blade's a little bent on it because somebody just loved to hit rocks with their Honda push mower. It's a Cub Cadet made by MTD. I'm exhausted. This is killing me. I'm hitting 45 years old, and I started this with you guys when I was 31. It's been a long ride. I loved every minute of it. So write in the comments, guys, if you liked seeing the video mowing with my push mower, the only thing that currently runs now out of everything. Oh my God, I can't take this. I have the worst luck. In the beginning I had good luck, but no. Somehow we got bad luck. But write in the comments, guys, good luck. And it's been fun with you guys making these videos all these years. I love you guys. I don't know if I added. The goal is to take the brand new carb off of this one, as it's the same exact as this engine. Maybe this carburetor needs to be tuned. I don't know. I think they just work right from the factory. Ah, man. Alright guys, my friend told me to put baby powder around the head, see if it puffs baby powder, if it's a bad head, but we're going to try a coil. And the coil doesn't work. I know it's good. I hope it's good. It's been sitting on an 8 horsepower Briggs for a while. We're gonna work on this one. I just want to show my Bluetooth speaker. I wanted to play the Weeknd for you guys, but his content, his songs, is more like wrong platform. But I got that Bluetooth speaker at Lowe's for 30 bucks back when stuff was cheaper. Now with the oil prices, and oil is plastic, these Bluetooth speakers go over $100 now. I was having trouble getting the signal, so I moved the phone over here. It works great on Spotify in the garage, and it won't work good on YouTube. Or yeah, that's what I meant. Alright, YouTube songs. Guys, the bolts for the coil are 1/4 on the 8 horsepower engine, and the ones for the coil on the intake are 5/16. Just want to let you know that the pizza gypsy got me, helped me with my constipation. Sometimes I just get too preoccupied with this stuff, and it is too tedious sitting down and going. Well, I hope this engine starts up and goes. It might be grounding out to the muffler. So should I put the cover back on it? Maybe. But let's try it. If it's not doing well, we'll put the cover on it. Let's give her some gas. I think I started this thing before with the valves on it, but this piece could be grounding out. I wish it would stay. But it wouldn't even start if it was grounding out, I don't think. Okay, somewhat new coil, hard to use. Let's try it. Nope. Maybe because it's too cold. It's being choked. Huh, maybe that coil's no good. There we go. If she quits, I'm gonna yell! Yeah, we don't have good luck with things lately. Runs and then dies. My friend told me to put baby powder around the coil. Could be the carburetor needs to break in, could be the carburetor is no good. I wish there was a way to test carburetors. Like, I don't know, I should have got a HIPAA one. It runs and dies. Nice. On to this one. We'll put the coil on. We can even see it. There's a Weeknd speaker on there. I'm no star boy, guys, but I'm trying to get this shit running. Well, move on to this one. I'm only going to work on it about a half hour. What do you think, guys? Could there be a mousy nest under there from satin? I don't know. I could serenade the mice in here with the Weeknd. They probably like the music and dance in the engine covers. Let's see. Oh, no mouse nest. Well, I'm going to tell you something. You gotta have that in the oil thing or oil will fly all over you. No wonder why this thing wouldn't spark. Look at all that crap on there. I'll use the new coil just to be safe. We'll sell this to an unsuspecting person for $5 thinking it'll work. I'm kidding. It may still work. It'll just be the crap on there. Alright guys, batteries are about to die. Hopefully I can get it run. I'm too lazy to take the battery off, so I'm running off jumper cables on the other one. These are my good jumper cables. That's the Wally mark. But you generally just want to leave the gas on when you transport the gas tank into the other one. And leak gas all over. This gas is expensive. I don't know if this is a good idea or what. We'll see if it runs. Should I choke it? Try it. It's leaking oil too. I'm going to clean that up. Yeah, you generally just want to hook it backwards. I'm so tired of this stuff, guys. Hoping it ruined the starter. Ground. You really should supposed to hook the positive there. And can you see, you're really supposed to hook the positive there and then ground it out. As you can maybe what I heard from riding that barn years ago. Sadly, I hardly watch him anymore, but he's doing good. I watch him once in a while. I don't know if he remembers me. He said he can weld the cables to the starter if you're not careful. So I'm getting a good ground. I don't know. Make a liar out of me, guys. Like that, guys, but at least it's running. It's running kind of rough. Maybe it's not enough. Hasn't run in a while, guys. Maybe it'll clean itself out. Another one that won't stay running. Well, at least it's getting spark now from the coil. So, I want to go in the house and watch it Under the Bridge show on Hulu. And I'm going to save my tears for another day, if you can hear the background music. But, it runs, so next thing to do is probably put this carburetor onto this one and see how it goes. But it's running. I don't know if it's getting gas or leaking gas. Try it again. Uh-oh, I forgot. I don't have my jumper cables. I put them away because it was running. We'll be back. Well, I think it's going to run. I know it will. It's missing the choke because I had trouble doing the choke. It always ran like that though, so I don't know. Usually when I put the deck in, it runs evenly. That's just not so healthy. I'm hoping it even out if I just keep starting it. Maybe the same problem. Got a coil. All my shit runs fucky. That's the longest it's ever run now. I'm going to attempt to open this carburetor. I'm not sure what you kind of can't see. I hope I got the right bit for it. I'm going to try and break it free. Nope. Won't work. Okay. They really got those things on there. I can't get it apart. That's why most people do it with an impact screwdriver. I don't have one of those. If Chinese people want to send me one that half works, if it works and you need it, I'll be happy. But I stripped the hole trying to get it apart. I don't know. I don't want to break up this engine over yonder. I don't know. Let me see what I'm thinking. I'll show you. Hold on. There's a method to my madness. That carburetor on that engine might not be no good. I didn't get a HIPAA. Alright guys, I hope you can see that. The choke is not hitting the lever, it's too small. And the throttle is all the way over. It doesn't engage the choke like it does on this engine. That engine over there that's buried by stuff I need to clean in the garage. I'm going to try next on that one. Yep. It's still not right in my garage. I'll get it there though. There's a method to my madness. Guys, I got a 12.5 horsepower Briggs carburetor. I thought would work on this because I had done it before. But for some reason I think this carburetor is more tuned for this engine. And it runs evenly on choke. I'll tell you the model number. It's 289-707. The type is 015401, and the code is 94011184D. But I think it's tuned for this engine. It's running on choke, which makes you think it needs the choke lever. So if I hit a spring, I would force it open and see if it runs on choke on a medium to low idle. And if it does that, the coil I put on here is good, but the carb might be shot, might need the linkage, I don't know. Alright guys, I'm gonna hold the choke open. It's leaking gas. Oh god, did I leave it on? I never know if these China fill filters will actually work. It's leaking gas out the fill filter. That's always nice. That's a nice thing to do. Hold on a minute. I need a rag to wipe the gas off my hands. I lost my other rag, although I have 50 or 48 or 47 of them now. Oh, okay, let's try this. Oh my god, that gas wasn't there before. Did it leak out the carburetor? I don't think it did. No, it's just from the can. Alright, I'm going to hold the choke open or shut and see how it does. Okay, it's okay. That didn't stay closed before. I had to break a piece off. Let me show you what I had to break off first before I do this, so it would clear the air box. There's a piece right there that sticks up and affects the air box. This is the old carburetor that was on there. Alright, let's see how it does. I think the governor will hold the choke open, which isn't a great thing. It should run, and then I'm going to push the choke in and see if it stays running. Because this has a choke lever, and that might maintain the engine. My head is falling off my head. Would help if they had a good ground. Make a liar out of me, will ya? I have to turn up the governor a bit. It did run on choke, as you've seen previously in the video, guys. Huh. I don't think it's choking. Well, now it won't run on choke. Okay. Alright, let's see if she's got spark. Have to do the hard way, of course. Yeah, this thing has spark, but it's orange. Is it supposed to be more blue? It's an orange spark. Okay, it's orange, blue, and purple. So that tells me the coil is good and the carb is shit. I'm real happy. Alright guys, I'm going to end it here. Please comment, like, share, subscribe. Big thanks to China for sending me a faulty carburetor. All this work, and it comes down the carburetor. Although the Intech engine might have lost spark. I'm going to go in the house and do some relaxing, some thinking and racking my brain of what the next recourse is with these two snapper engines. I'm in a lot of pain. My back and legs hurt. But I put myself through pain just to put content up for you guys. And I enjoyed doing this video. It was a lot of fun. Even though it didn't work and we came to the conclusion, the hypothesis, the faulty carburetor. And those other carburetors aren't rebuildable. I can't even get the screws out of them without stripping them. Really need an impact driver. I think they put them on with a impact screwdriver at the China factory. But yeah, I don't know. I could get a HIPAA carburetor and take a chance for $25. I don't want to spend that money. I'd rather eat than just use a push mower. But if you guys want to donate to my channel, if I can get a carburetor or something, or maybe you have a good carburetor that's lying around you want to send me, I have no desire to sell these two stampers. They're just ones I'm going to use. I don't think I'll be selling anything in the future or buying anything. I just want to work on what I have and make content. But jbaldwin12 at twcmy.rr.com is my PayPal if you want to donate to my channel, get a carburetor. Or if you want to send a carburetor, my address is Mike Baldwin, P.O. Box 517, Port Bar, New York 13140. If you want to send some fan mail or just a letter or something, or even a carburetor, or some kind of weird tool like a screwdriver welded to a wrench, or maybe a left-handed hammer or a left-handed crescent wrench. But the fumes are giving me a headache. I just want to go in the house and rest. But it's been fun, and I love doing this with you guys. It was a lot of fun, even though there wasn't a good outcome. I love you guys. So I'll see you next time. Stay tuned. Write in the comments swear words. Make up your own swear words. You can say caca, poo-poo or something, like caca, poo-poo mowers. That's what I should change my channel to. Caca, poo-poo, stamper mowers. But you guys, thanks. Bye. Alright guys, I'll get to this Cub Cadet MTD Honda mower sometime next week. I started making the video, and then I'm like, I should work on the stampers and figure out what's going on with those. But next week for this, I got a little table in the garage. I can set it and work on it. And we could do videos at night because we got plenty of lights. Going for 7:30 now. Wednesday this week. I'm stunned. I'm just stunned.